Robyn and Kody Brown are struggling to keep their lies straight. Although there have been claims that Robyn and Kody Brown are in cahoots, colluding on a gigantic diabolical plan, it can be hard to believe when they make dumb mistakes. Seemingly, there are times they twist and rewrite history for their benefit. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel USA Sister Showbiz. I am Lena, and I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in, keep watching now. During Sister Wives Season 19, Kody and Robyn are trying to win over the hearts of fans. While TLC has highlighted some of their more vulnerable sides, fans don't turn on a dime after many seasons of villainizing them. For instance, TLC has shown them interacting with Mykelti Brown-Pedran's twins, having cracks in their perfect marriage, and even trying to convince Janelle Brown not to leave. Likewise, Robyn is expressing deep sadness over Meri Brown's divorce and having the perfect Christmas ripped away from her. Even so, fans aren't buying it, especially since there are times when their stories just don't add up. During one scene in particular during the October 13 episode, fans noticed some screaming contradictions. Undeniably, it doesn't help that TLC put the two statements from Kody and Robyn Brown back to back. Robyn says that Kody is really choked up about Meri Brown getting the AUB release, but Kody says he is thrilled for it to be over. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Robyn and Kody Brown's lies are catching up with them. One user says, "These two need to get their stories straight." Then they add, Robyn is working overtime trying to make Kody look honorable in his divorce from Meri. One fan adds, "I love production for the way they edited this. They knew exactly what they were doing. It's about time. They've been soft editing them forever." After the initial post, several Sister Wives fans gave their thoughts. Many recognized that Robyn's version of the story was completely different from Kody Brown's statements. Admittedly, Kody says, "It's sad, it's heartbreaking, but I'm relieved that it is done." However, he also acts like it is mostly regrettable because of how it would affect him. For instance, he had only held out on divorce because he was afraid of Meri ruining his reputation. Her saying Kody has cried over the Meri situation, and then it immediately cutting to him saying, "Oh, I'm so relieved," just goes to show how manipulative Robyn is. She thinks it's a bad look if Kody doesn't care about his divorce with Meri, so she makes up to try and make him look better. But Kody immediately contradicts her lie with the truth because he truly doesn't gaffe. She does it in Kody's presence too. This is what she means when she says she speaks Kody. He says something cruel or mean, and she revises his statement for him to make it sound nicer because it's easier to manipulate people when you're being nice to them. Remember when Christine got married and he started to say something about it, and she grabbed his face and gave him an awkward kiss and was like, "We are just so happy for them," and he stopped talking and immediately fell into her lead. No other wife would have gotten away with that. It would have been considered disrespectful if another wife cut him off in the middle of his sentence, but Robyn somehow gets away with it. Since Robyn and Kody Brown's stories seem so drastically different, it makes them hard to swallow. However, some people are trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Some believe Robyn might have seen a different version of Kody behind the scenes than he portrayed on camera. Or he really did cry, and he's just trying to pull out his, "I don't care about any of them, I'm going to take my ball and go home" lies so that everyone still thinks he's cool. It's kind of like the "I never loved them" when years of filming proved that not to be true. Someone else says they don't buy it. I could possibly see him crying over Janelle. Maybe mad crying over Christine, but Meri? I don't see that happening. Just my opinion though. Another fan points out why Kody Brown would have been crying like Robyn Brown said. They said, "I don't think he was crying over Meri. I think he was crying out of frustration at Helen leaving him, and taking about him negatively on camera made him look bad. He's too much of a narcissist to care about anyone but himself. But I do believe he cried." He shed tears because the church leaders called him on his maybe. I think she's saying stuff like this in hopes Mary comes back. I also think that's why Mary clung on so long. Robyn was filling her head with hope. Christine Brown reveals she and David Woolley said, "I love you" after 1 week. Our souls cinched up. Christine Brown and David Woolley wasted no time expressing their love for each other when they started dating in 2022. In a preview for the Sunday, October 20, episode of Sister Wives, Christine opened up to her kids about the early stages of her relationship with her now husband. "We have said the magical words to each other, but it only took us a week," Christine, 52, revealed in the clip, which was filmed shortly after her daughter Mykelti Brown gave birth to twins in November 2022. Mykelti, 28, was shocked by her mom's confession. "You said I love you within a week?" she asked, to which Christine clarified, "Yes, it was a week and a day." The TLC star also revealed that David, 60, was the one to use the L word first. "He did say it first," she dished. "I did say it right after, though." She further expanded on the magical moment, adding, "I went through and met his family, and then we sat down off to the side, and he just pulled my chair next to him, and he just pulled me into him, and we just cuddled. And I thought, everything is crazy all around us. And I'm like, everything is going to be crazy all around us, but right here we're gonna be calm." And I legit felt calm for the first time in my life. I put my hand on his heart, and it was racing so fast, and my heart was racing so fast. It was like a breath. And I just realized I loved him then, and I would do this for the rest of my life. Christine called it the most magical memory in a confessional. "Our souls just cinched up, and our heartbeat cinched up," she concluded. "And I realized I was in love with him." While Christine's kids seemed quite shocked at the pace of her new relationship, son Peyton Brown admitted, "I want mom to be happy. I want mom to be safe. And I'm holding judgment until I meet David, but from what I've seen in her, she's real happy and I think she'll be ok." Christine was spiritually married to Kody Brown for nearly 30 years when she left him and moved to Utah with their one minor child, Truly, in 2021. She quietly started seeing David the following year and went public with their relationship on Valentine's Day 2023. David proposed that April, and they tied the knot 6 months later. Earlier this month, Christine and David celebrated their 1-year wedding anniversary. "Gosh, I love you," the reality star wrote on Instagram for the occasion. "It's been incredible to have you as my partner. I feel so blessed to be married to you, and I look forward to the rest of our lives together." A few days later, David posted a tribute of his own, gushing, "I was in Sedona a few weeks ago. It's really, really pretty there, just like Christine is. I'm so glad she found me and stalked me. This last year has been a hell of a ride. She's the most thoughtful, loving, caring person. I'm enjoying this ride and want to just keep riding." Sister Wives getting a movie? Mary Brown teases new idea. Mary Brown and Sister Wives are all set for a brand new adventure, and this time, it isn't a mere new season of the show. Yes, the franchise is perhaps gearing up for a movie with a whole new bunch of spicy ideas. Mary recently hinted at the network's plans and gave some shocking hints. Mary talked about the potential movie idea and left her audience in disbelief. What did she reveal? Will there be a Sister Wives movie now? What is this all about? Keep on reading to learn some exciting and surprising details that Mary disclosed on social media. Sister Wives star Mary Brown has decided to level up her game, and she is on fire after season 19. She has been showing Kody Brown his place and shaded him on social media several times. The celeb recently took a not-so-subtle jab at the latter by dramatically throwing out a pack of spearmint gum in the dustbin. Mary referred to the complaint that Kody made during one of the recent episodes. Kody mimicked Mary and recalled how she refused to eat spearmint because of the baggage she has in life. The latter didn't hesitate to throw the spearmint in the dustbin and claimed that she still didn't like it. The celeb made it clear that Kody's words and opinions didn't matter to her at all, and she was least bothered. But now it appears that an entire movie is coming up that would be based on such moments of Kody. Is this true? Sister Wives. Meri Brown hints at a spicy movie plan. Meri Brown recently hinted at something big coming soon regarding Sister Wives. It all started when Meri posted a clip referring to the instance when Kody accused her of not being loyal. She gave a weird reaction while she was doing dishes and clapped back at her former husband for making vague claims. After watching Meri's sarcasm touching the sky, her fans also didn't take a step back. A fan noted that the network should consider making a special edit for Kody. It could feature him making claims and accusations, after which the scene should be directly cut to the time when he contradicted his statements. The user admitted that they are willing to watch an entire season based on this concept, as it would be an interesting one. Meri seemingly loved this idea and replied, writing down movie ideas. She perhaps believes that this concept needs to be framed into a whole new movie and not a mere season. This made viewers wonder whether the network would consider making a Sister Wives movie out of Kody and his claims. Fans weren't able to hold their horses and flooded the comment section with many suggestions for the movie. A user pointed out the time when Kody gave a necklace with a loyalty pendant before he accused Meri of not being loyal. Several viewers agreed that this would be a great segment, and the lone wolf also loved it. Sister Wives. Kody Brown's kid compared to a cannibal. When a family has 18 kids, the odds are pretty good that at least some of them will develop some strange behaviors. For the Sister Wives clan, Kody Brown has passed on some of his bad traits, but why are some people comparing one of his kids to a cannibal? Undeniably, the Brown family is a big crew. Kody was married to Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown. He shares one child with Meri, Leon. Additionally, he has 6 kids with Christine Brown-Woolley, Aspine, Mykelti, Gwendolyn, Isabel, Truly, and Peyton. He and Janelle Brown also have 6 children: Logan, Hunter, Gabriel, Madison, Savannah, and Garrison. However, one Garrison Brown has since passed away. Likewise, Kody adopted Robyn Brown's first 3 children, Aurora, Dayton, and Brianna, and also had 2 more, Solomon and Ariella. With that large of a family, there are bound to be things the kids choose that parents don't agree with. When Kody Brown learned about his child's practice, it seemingly took him off guard. Undoubtedly, it isn't every day that a parent wakes up thinking their kid might be a cannibal one day. Most of the time, parents are wishing and dreaming for the best outcome and wanting to keep their kids safe. Although fans aren't sure what Kody thinks of his child now, they were interested in discussing why they would make such controversial choices. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans point out that there is strange behavior among the Browns. While Kody Brown doesn't necessarily condone it, there is a cannibal in their midst. First, a user clarifies actual cannibal. Then they add fun doula fact: the placenta does not belong to the mother. It belongs to the baby. The baby and placenta have the same DNA. That means that Mykelti is an actual cannibal rather than an auto-cannibal. First, Mykelti Brown opened the conversation casually with her dad, Kody Brown, and his current wife, Robyn Brown. Undeniably, Kody was shocked and even looked around to see if he was being punked. Robyn confirmed it was a real thing and was proud to be the first in the family to eat hers. Even among the Brown family, there are mixed feelings on the matter. When Mykelti talks about it, Tony Padron gags to the side when she reveals she chomped into the raw placenta. Mykelti and Robyn are completely sold that it is the magic pill to prevent postpartum depression. Meri Brown was grossed out by the idea. Additionally, Christine Brown-Woolley cringes, but wishes she had known about the benefits because she would have tried anything to avoid PPD. While some fans are proud of Mykelti Brown Padron for sharing her birth journey with Kody Brown, Others think she should have passed on the placenta. According to Baby Center, anecdotally, women have reported many benefits from eating placenta, and researchers are studying these associations. But so far, the benefits of eating placenta haven't been scientifically proven. However, the Mayo Clinic discourages the idea because there are known cases of harm from the practice. They state that there could be problems with bacteria that could cause problems for both mom and baby. In the Reddit feed, several people shared stories about how serious PPD is and how it deeply affected their lives. Although Kody Brown isn't Dad of the Year, he wouldn't want anything bad to happen to Mykelti. Some fans think Mykelti Brown was irresponsible claiming it is a cure for a PAPT. Although Sister Wives seems to be covering topics that are important to Mykelti Brown with her birth experience, many people think she was doing it for the shock factor. Whether Kody Brown truly cares wasn't discussed, but his face showed the reaction Mykelti was hoping for. One fan says, the fact that they acted like Mykelti taking a bite out of her placenta like it was a turkey leg at Thanksgiving isn't anything other than weird/gross is baffling to me. I mean, you do you, but I've never heard of people actually taking a bite out of it. Another person says, I also hated that she is selling it as a cure for PPD. That is so misleading and gross. If she did this in private, fine, to each his own, but don't show the disgusting blob of flesh with a bite out of it. Sister Wives Janelle Brown is still in love with Kody. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown split from Kody Brown, but some TLC fans think she might still be in love with him. After all, she always claimed that she and her ex were friends. Plus, she liked his performance between the sheets. In the current season, fans see he still wants her back in the family. Might he succeed given some time? Kody Brown claimed that the kids and Christine broke up the family, and he might be right. Definitely, it was Christine Brown who took the lead in getting away. She and Janelle are very friendly, and she always had issues with jealousy. Meanwhile, Miri clashed for years. Apart from Robyn Brown, Janelle seemed the least likely to ever leave her comfort zone. Janelle Brown always claimed that she and Kody were friends. Although he recently claimed he had no interest in her bettable qualities, that could be a pride thing. From her mouth to your ears, she enjoyed his intimacy. So what changed? Well, the bottom line is that they clashed over her boys. Sister Wives fans saw that play out over the COVID years. Is she only separated because of her sons? Sister Wives fans believe Janelle still loves Kody Brown. Garrison Brown died, and possibly his mom couldn't bring herself to be around the man that fans think caused his final decision to take his own life. So, not being with the TLC patriarch makes sense. However, if the clash with the boys never happened, would she have walked away from her comfortable life with Kody? Is she still in love with the idea of the man she once wanted to live with? Janelle is still in love with Kody. It's written all over her face. Yeah, she has done all this, but only for the remainder of her kids. Even the passing of G and the pure hell he was put through has not changed the fact that she's still in love with that man. Few people in the Sister Wives discussion felt that Kody Brown's former second wife had no regrets that her marriage didn't work out. Kody has changed, but her original uncomplicated relationship with him seemed comfortable. Perhaps she misses what used to be, rather than the man he has become since Christine departed. Here are some of their opinions. I think she is in love with and misses who Kody was or who she thought he was. She sees who he is now and doesn't love this new Kody. Kody was also a great father to her kids compared to Christine. Because she had boys, he was around and playing with them a lot. Kody also clearly was into her physically, as they always had a healthy physical relationship there. And finally, Janelle is pretty low maintenance. She wants you to leave her alone and doesn't like confrontation. Her bar was really low. She had an absentee father and never saw or experienced a healthy marriage. So goofy old Codester must have looked like a legend. It's the idea of him and who he used to be before he got a little money. Sister Wives. Kody tells Meri, "I actually like you now after split," but he's unsure how to define their new bond, exclusive. In the upcoming Sister Wives episode, Kody admits he didn't like Meri for 6 years at all, but that's now changed. In People's exclusive sneak peek of the October 20 episode of Sister Wives, Kody, 55, tells Meri, 53, that he didn't like her for 6 years, but he's realized he does now. At the start of the clip, Meri revealed she's in a really good place after last week's episode saw her officially end her marriage to Kody through their church, ACA, the Apostolic United Brethren. The pair have been legally divorced since 2014 after tying the knot in 1990. "I feel very peaceful about our situation," he doesn't. "Some of the things that he's saying are really, really, really mean," Meri tells cameras of Kody. "He clearly has a lot of internal feelings that he still needs to work on here." In their conversation, Kody tells Meri, "Where we are now is, I actually like you now," as she jokes, "God's be praised." Kody insists, "Well, I didn't for 6 years at all," as Meri says she thinks it was more than that, adding, "Be honest with yourself." Talk then turns to plans for the holidays, with Kody revealing his only remaining wife, Robyn, told him, "Meri is our family, and you need to have her come over for Christmas." "I'm not going to go hang out at Christmas. I'm not your wife anymore," Meri insists. "I normally just disregard her opinion," Kody quips of Robyn, as Meri points out, "No, you don't." Clearly unimpressed by the remark, Kody tells his ex, "You don't know me if you think that I'm not a man of my own mind." She then tells her ex, "I know you're a man of your own mind. I also know you take into consideration people's opinions." Kody admits he doesn't know how we define ourselves with each other from here, as Meri says, "We're exes. Let's be real. You don't need to worry about me. I just wish you knew how amazing of a person I really am." Meri and Kody confirmed their separation publicly in January 2023 after 32 years together. Before their announcement, his fellow wives Christine Brown and Janelle Brown also called it quits with him within a year of each other. During the October 13 episode of the show, Meri explained that the couple's divorce a decade ago was for legal reasons, but their marriage was actually still strong at the time. "Back in 2014, Kody and I did do a legal divorce, and for me, that whole process was purely for the fact that he could then marry Robyn Brown legally and then adopt her 3 older kids," she shared. "But our spiritual marriage, our spiritual ceiling was still intact. When we marry, it is for eternity. That's the intention," Meri added while discussing officially being granted divorce through the church. "So once I had that terminated or released, that means it's done." Sister Wives Brown Kid, who has the worst traits of Kody and Christine? This season, Sister Wives has been showing how the former Sister Wives are acting outside of plural marriage. Although it was difficult for Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown to choose to leave, they all seem relieved now. However, divorce is stressful. Undoubtedly, the added pressure has brought out all of the Brown family members' true colors. Which kid in the Brown family shows off the worst traits of their parents, Kody and Christine Brown? While all of the Brown kids seem relatively adjusted, especially after witnessing their upbringing, some manage life better than others. Sadly, Janelle Brown has discussed that even though they are trying to provide their kids with resources, it can be difficult to understand what they are battling. Many times, inherent traits lay dormant until the perfect combination of stressors ignites them. Fans have watched Kody Brown start as a doting husband and father, but deteriorate into an angry monster throughout the years. Likewise, Christine Brown Woolley was initially trying to rely on her loving, caring traits, but her fallout with Kody has forced her into a position of being sharp and cold at times. Furthermore, Envy always stood close when she was dealing with her sister wives. Undeniably, the way they avoid resolving conflict makes them generate drama. While the 18 kids all seem to have a lot going for them, some learned or innately had certain characteristics present. When Kody blows up at his boys, they automatically dish it right back. Kody is getting a taste of his own medicine, as many of his kids are mirroring his behaviors. Additionally, the family has a lot of familial physical traits. Their genes are strong even between the different subgroups of Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown's kids. Undoubtedly, many of the kids are loving and caring, have beauty or brawn, and even show their brilliant brains at times. Without a doubt, they all show resiliency. However, after watching Sister Wives on screen for more than 18 seasons, fans are seeing some of the worst traits being passed down to some of the Brown children. On Reddit, one fan brings up the topic of Kody Brown and Christine Brown-Woolley passing down some horrible traits to their kids. First, the user says, "My Kelty makes me cringe." Then they add, "Watching the new episode, Smintd 4 or 5? She's the only grown child still actively giving interviews on the show. She is so embarrassing, talking about eating the placenta, acting all buddy-buddy with K and R on the show, and then coming out and making statements against them. I personally feel like she will do anything to stay relevant and in the spotlight. I'm so embarrassed for her, and I also find her extremely annoying." After the initial post, several Sister Wives fans had many things to say. Most people agree that My Kelty Brown Pedron shares many of Christine and Kody Brown's bad traits. My Kelty got the worst characteristics of her mom and dad. I wish they featured any other child over her. I get that she shouldn't be involved with the drama between her mom and dad. However, did she not care that Kody and Robyn totally abandoned her sister Ysabel during her back surgery or refused to give Truly a room in their mansion? She clearly doesn't care that they didn't bother inviting Savannah over for Christmas, didn't go to Gwen's wedding ceremony, totally ignored Gabe and Garrison, and didn't bring their precious tenders to her baby Sprinkle. My Kelty only started caring once it happened to her. But other people think that Sister Wives captures how toxic My Kelty Brown's childhood was. In some ways, she adopted behaviors to survive. One fan says, "I try to be easy on the kids because we've seen the toxic wackadoodle upbringing they had. But My Kelty really gets on my nerves. I don't fault her for being close with Kody and Robyn. As a child of divorce myself, I know that these relationships and alliances are very nuanced. But I wish she would see the forest through the trees, have empathy for the mistreatment that her siblings and moms suffered, and actually understand that it is nuanced and not wear this relationship like a badge of honor. I don't know if it's her voice, expressions, mannerisms, etc., but something about the way she talks in the talking head interviews just gives off this air of all-knowing superiority that drives me crazy." Additionally, some fans think that My Kelty takes after both Kody and Christine in another big way. They think she wants to make money from the Sister Wives following. Likewise, others think she craves the spotlight just like her mom and dad. This is the only way My Kelty and Tony can make money, by piggybacking off of the Sister Wives franchise. They are just pathetic. I feel like she's just trying to do and say whatever to stay on camera and keep relevant. My Kelty craves attention. I think Christine understands that My Kelty didn't get enough attention as a child, loves being the center of attention, and is okay for her to get some from Robyn. I find her annoying but also feel sorry for her. She wants so much attention. I think she got all of Christine and Kody's attention-seeking genes, but with 17 siblings, she never stood a chance. This is the part Kody could never understand. Love might multiply, but time and resources don't.